Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So today I'm going to talk about the new spring 2022 animes that are going to be released and what animes out of those will I be reacting to, and normal stuff. I'm going to go to my anime list and check out the animes what are coming out, read the summary, and we'll talk about those that I kind of know about since I've probably read the manga, or the ones that I don't know about. And if there's something that I feel like is a good recommendation, I'll also tell you guys to check it out because you might like it, because I've seen a few of these animes that are coming out. I kind of read the manga and I liked it, so I would want to tell you guys about them. So I kind of did like a video like this, I think, for winter 2022 as well. So here I am back again in spring and the beginning of spring 2022 to talk about the animes, and I'll also be telling you guys which ones I'll be reacting to this season. So yeah, let's get started then. I have my anime list open in front of me. So obviously the most popular one that is coming out is here we go, the Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. Everybody knows what this is about, and yeah, I don't think this has any I don't have to say any much things about it. Shield Hero Season 1 was fantastic. It was actually Shield Hero came out in a time when people were kind of getting a little bit sick about isekais. I remember those days where people were like, oh, isekai again, like it'll probably be another bad one, and people were kind of getting a little bit tired of isekais, and that's when this gem came out, Shield Hero Season 1, and oh boy, it was a fantastic experience. And I not only me, I feel like most of the people loved Shield Hero, and it was aggravating obviously, and I feel like Shield Hero is the only anime that has been able to made the whole anime community collectively angry at a single person. And this is not that type of angry that, oh, this is a bad villain, or this is a very evil villain, I'm mad at that character. Not that type of angry, literally pissed off and tired of that character. Like whenever, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who I'm talking about, whenever Multi came in, everyone was like, ah, oh, this girl again. And I feel like that's this is the only anime that has been able to kind of accomplish that in a way, collectively making the whole anime community pissed off about a single character. As I said, there's been a lot of characters who people did not like. For example, one of the most infamous characters, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Sho Tucker, I think, people despised him, but that was a different type of hate. Whenever we see Multi, it's a very annoying type of hate. Like people literally got annoyed at her. She it was crazy. And yeah, I understand. I very much understand after watching Season 1. And yeah, but by the end of it, that sweet what do you call it, redemption, that little I won't call it revenge, but by the end of it, seeing how everything goes down, oh boy, it was fantastic. It was like one of the best feelings. So I feel like Shield Hero shined in that, and obviously isekai elements, the whole mechanics of this world was kind of interesting. Like shield, bow, sword, and you can feed stuff to the shield. The shield kind of gets expanded, all these things, more skills, more that stuff. The whole plot is pretty nice as well. There's still a few mysteries kind of surrounding the waves, but I'm sure we'll get to know more about that in Season 2. And overall, it was a fantastic show. Season 2 is definitely deserving of all the hype that it's getting, and I really hope I hope it lives up to it. I'm sure it will. Shield Hero Season 2, obviously I'm going to react to this when it will start. It's going to start on the 6th of April, and yeah, I am definitely going to react to it. That's the first anime, the most popular one of this season. Alright, the next one is Kagasama Love Is War Ultra Romantic, which is Season 3. Now I'm pretty sure this also a lot of people knows about. Kagasama Love Is War, it is a very recent anime, not very recent but quite recent. I think it's like 3 years, it's ongoing. And yeah, a lot of people are very hyped about it. It is a comedy, rom-com anime, and I have to say, Kaguya-sama has been able to nail the comedy. Like anime is something, like in comedy and anime is something that all animes have, but a few of them are able to nail it. And I feel Kaguya-sama is one of them. It's definitely not Gintama level comedy, I'll say, but the comedy is pretty funny. And yeah, it's amazing. And like there's like a few of them breaking fourth wall, and a few like recent things that they kind of bring up. These things kind of make it more hilarious, because like what can I say, like what do you call them, the anime culture and everything, they kind of bring up references from that. And I love that. I love those type of animes that do that. And Kaguya-sama is one of them. And yeah, like that's a comedy. The story in itself is pretty interesting, and there has been pretty really serious moments as well, especially in season 2. And the whole Ishigami arc was really good. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. And like those few episodes that kind of delved more into Ishigami's past, that was fantastic. And so this kind of shows this anime is not only a comedy, it can also tackle these type of story arcs as well. So Kaguya-sama Love Is War, it's a fantastic show. And obviously the characters are another one of the main charm point of the show as well. Chika, Kaguya, these two are the main ones. And obviously Ishigami, why am I forgetting Ishigami? Shirogane as well, but I feel like Chika and Kaguya and Ishigami kind of dominate the whole thing. From the female characters, Chika is probably on top, then Kaguya. But for me, Kaguya is in the top. And I like Chika, but not as much as Kaguya. But I feel like the anime community, probably if you calculate as a whole, I feel Chika's popularity is a lot more than Kaguya. But still, like it depends from people to people. But the whole fact is that these characters really dominate the show. And yeah, like whenever an anime is able to do that, make the characters memorable, that's a job well done. And Kaguya-sama has been able to do that. So we're at season 3. I'm really looking forward to the more shenanigans that's going to happen. And yeah, this is going to start very recently. It is okay, it had already aired? What? April 2nd? Really? I thought that... Oh, April 9th, there you go. I thought that, yeah, it's going to start on April 9th, but it's written that April 1 was previewed... sorry, episode 1 was previewed at screenings in Los Angeles and New York on April 2nd. Oh, okay. So all right, so normally it's going to start on April 9th, but it has been previewed on the screen. Okay, never mind. I was like, what happened? I thought that this was starting a little bit a few days later, but okay, makes sense. All right, so it has kind of aired, but officially it has not aired. Makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to start when this is start airing, April 9th, from that day onwards. So yeah, so this is another one of those animes that I'm looking forward to, and also I'm going to react to. So there you go, Kaguya-sama Love Is War. Okay, the next one is a new one in this list, and I feel like a few people must have seen the trailers. I feel like a few people might not know about this, but is wondering probably why is it ranked so high up in my anime list. The fact is, the manga, I have read the first few chapters of the manga, and this is a really good really good story. This has a really good story. Okay, let me read the synopsis. For the agent known as Twilight, no order is too tall if it is for the sake of peace. Operating as Vestalis master spy, Twilight works tirelessly to prevent extremists from sparking a war with neighboring country Ostania. For his latest mission, he must investigate Ostanian political Donovan Desmond by infiltrating his son's school, the prestigious Eden Academy. Thus, the agent faces the most difficult task of his career: get married, have a child, and play family. Twilight, or Lloyd Forger, quickly adopts the unassuming orphan Anya to play the role of a 6-year-old daughter and prospective Eden Academy student. For a wife, he comes across Yor Briar, an absent-minded office worker who needs a pretend partner of her own to impress her friends. However, Lloyd is not the only one with a hidden nature. Your moonlights as the lethal assassin Thorn Princess. For her, marrying Lloyd creates the perfect culprit. Meanwhile, Anya is not the ordinary girl she appears to be. She is an Esper, the product of a secret experiment that allow her to read minds. Although she uncovers their true identities, Anya is thrilled that her new parents are cool secret agents. She would never tell them, of course, that would ruin the fun. Under the guise of the Forgers, the spy, the assassin, and the Esper must act as a family while carrying out their own agendas. Although these liars and misfits are only playing parts, they soon find that family is about far more than blood relations. Oh boy. It's the thing. As I said, I read the first few chapters of the manga. It's fun. It's really fun. It has a few comedy aspects as well. So yeah, I'm not surprised this is so high up. Now, people who have not read the manga and are waiting for the anime, definitely give this a try. If I'm sure the adaptation will be pretty nice, because this is actually being adapted by Wit Studio and Cloverworks. So I'm hoping the adaptation will be really good. And the story in itself is pretty amazing. Now I'm actually, I won't spoil here, but I'm actually waiting for a certain scene when the anime is going to air, which I saw in the manga, which I will probably never forget ever in my life. It was so, the scene was so, what can I say, yeah, it's it will be in my memory. It was so amazing, you can say. And obviously I'm going to react to this, and when I'm going to react to it, when the scene will come up in the anime, I'm going to tell you guys which one it is. So before that, I won't tell anyone. If you've read the manga, probably you might be able to guess. I don't know if you're able to guess, but there is one certain scene that I really want to see adapted. And yeah, I'll be waiting for it while reacting to it. But again, I've read the first few chapters, and then I did not continue, because I was pretty sure it's going to get an anime adaptation. I just stopped reading. And so yeah, and also the whole story I've kind of forgotten. It's been a long while I've read the manga, but that one scene is still in my head, and I will never forget it. I'll talk about it when that part comes in the anime, after I start reacting to it. But anyways, enough about that. That's why this is in one of the top, what do you call it, one of the top. I'm pretty sure, because Wit Studio and Cloverworks are adapting it. That's also probably a part of the reason for the popularity. But the story in itself is really nice. So yeah, definitely check this out if you are thinking about whether to or not to. Definitely check this out. If the adaptation is proper, it'll be good. So yeah, that is another one of those animes that I'll be reacting to this season, Spy Family. Okay, the next one, which is obviously Komi-san Can't Communicate Season 2. And yeah, everyone's been waiting for this as well, as soon as Season 1 ended. And oh boy, Komi was the only anime, big manga that I did not read. So I went in completely blind. I did the reactions to first season. I went in completely blind, and I'm really excited for Season 2. I don't know what's going to happen at all. Like most of the mangas, I kind of read the first few chapters to kind of get what is happening and everything, and whether it's worth investing my time in. But Komi, I knew it will be big and it will eventually get an anime, so I never read the manga. So Season 1 was fantastic. I went completely in blind, and it was a great experience. Season 2, I'm sure it'll deliver, as good as Season 1. And I can't wait to see a few more of the new characters. I saw the trailer. I haven't reacted to the trailer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Another one of those animes that I'll be reacting to this season. So Komi Can't Communicate. Okay, the next one. Okay, this is also one which I will be reacting to, and this is the final one that I'll be reacting to, that from the new animes. This is called Kawaii Janai Shikimori-san, or Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie. Okay, this one, I was really interested after reading the synopsis. That's why, and it's also highly popular in my anime list. That's why I selected to react to this one. And Aharen-san, I was kind of having a dilemma, but I chose this one. Aharen-san, I'll kind of see it on my own. So this is called Kawaii Janai Shikimori-san. Okay, let me read the synopsis. Shikamori seems like the perfect girlfriend, cute, fun to be around, sweet when she wants to be, but she has a cool dark side that comes out under the right circumstances, and her boyfriend Izumi loves to be around when that happens. Now, the interesting thing that, kind of made me, think that, yeah, I should react to this is because the characters are already, involved with each other. They're actually, they're already boyfriend and girlfriend, so there will be no, hopefully, no drama or anything like that. It'll be just like, them, like, as they say, like, doing like stuff. So obviously it's a slice of life. So I'm kind of interested in how this plays out, because like, obviously the two of them are already together, so how is this going to play out? I'm kind of curious about that. And it is pretty high up. I've seen this manga before. I've not read it, however. I've seen this a lot of times, but I've not read it. So yeah, like, the anime is out. It's perfect time to like check it out. So yeah, this is another one, and this will be the final one that I'll be reacting to out of the new animes this season. So yeah, Kawaii Janai Shikimori-san. So okay, these five were the ones that I'll be reacting to this season. As I said, Shield Hero, Kaguya-sama, Spy Family, Komi-san, and Kawaii Janai Shikimori-san. These five are the new ones that I'm going to be reacting to, and there are a few, like, other animes that I'll be reacting to. Two more, I think. One of them is Saikikuso Sainan. I think that's the name. Yeah. Another one is Nichijo. Nichijo, I did a poll and Nichijo won in it. So I'm going to do Nichijo and Saikikuso. So these 5, 6, 7 are the animes which will be replacing the previous one that are ending. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit. So that's it. Now let me read the other, like, new animes, and let me talk about the other new animes that are going to be airing. Okay, the next one, Data Life 4. Oh boy, this one. Okay, Data Life is an interesting one. I feel like I cannot say, this is a tough one to actually pin. Like, it seems pretty generic, but I think this show actually shines because of its characters. Like, not the main character though. The main character is pretty generic, and he is a little bit better than those boring protagonists. A little bit better. I think his name is Shido. Yeah, Itsuki Shido, I think. Yeah, Itsuka Shido. Yeah. And I've seen the first season, second season, saw the movie. I saw season 3 as well, the origami arc. And I've heard that season 3 was a lot better in the light novel. The anime completely butchered it, because a lot of people were excited for origami's arc, but it probably, according to a few people I saw, they said that they completely did the anime bad. And then again, Kurumi's arc, which is, I think, Data Bullet or something like that is called. It also had like an OVA or something. I don't remember. I've not seen that. I should probably see that as well. So, and this is season 4 now. So I'll definitely check it out on my own. But yeah, it's a generic harem anime, and yeah, if you're interested in those and you've seen the first few seasons, you might check this out. This is quite nice. As I said, Data Life actually shines in its characters. All the female characters, the main heroines, are pretty interesting, especially Kurumi, Origami, Toka, like all of them, Itsuka, Kotori, all of them are pretty, and it really shines in because of the characters. I feel like the characters carry the anime completely, and that's why like a lot of people really loves this. And yeah, like Kurumi has huge popularity, like Tokisaki Kurumi, she has some immense popularity, and I've also heard that her story is one of the best ones. So I've not seen that though, but I should probably check that out. I think it was called Data Bullet or something like that, the adaptation. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to check this out on my own. But yeah, as I said, if you are interested in harem animes or that type of stuff, go ahead. As I said, the characters basically carry the anime, and it's pretty nice. Alright, the next one. Here we go. Aharen-sanba Hakarenai. Now, this one, as I was saying, I was actually on a dilemma whether I should react to this one or I should react to Kawaii Janai Shikimori-san. For this one, I actually read the manga. The first few chapters I actually read it. This one, it's a nice one. It's kind of like the slice of life stuff we get. Let me read the synopsis. Reina Aharen, a small and cute student with a quiet voice, is quite bad at determining distance and personal space. Sometimes she's inches away from your face, and other times miles too far. The only one who tries to understand her antics is Raido Matsubushi, who is seated beside her in class. He has a menacing face, but in reality, he's a kind boy with an imagination that can run wild at times. Aren Sanwa Hakaranai follows the peculiar pair as their odd friendship starts to blossom when Raido picks up Aren's eraser for her. He misinterprets his gestures and now believes them to be best friends, showing how the simplest of things can prove to be the most complicated and challenges for them. This is a cute one. As I said, I read the first few chapters of the manga, and I thought about reacting to this, but eventually I chose the other one, Shikimori-san, to react to that, and I wouldn't have time to react to this one. But I'll definitely check this one out because, as far as I remember, the manga, it was pretty nice, and it is already airing, I think. And if you have seen the first episode, you'll probably understand. So yeah, check this one out. It's one of those slice of life, the things that that we are recently getting. One person, two person, it kind of focuses on them, and a slice of life, this type of a thing. And yeah, so this will probably be nice. Okay, the next one. Now this one, I've been hearing a lot about this. I've also seen the manga a lot of times. I've not read it though. A couple of cuckoos, or Kaku no Inazuke. I have no idea. Literally, I have no idea about this one. I have not read it. Nothing. So this is but I've been seeing the manga a lot of times. Let me read the synopsis. 16-year-old super studier Nagi Umino, second year student at the Meguro, my god, River Academy High School, was switched at what? Was switched at birth. On his way to a dinner to meet his birth parents, he accidentally meets the brash, outspoken Erika Amano, who is determined to make Nagi her fake boyfriend as she never wants to actually marry. But once Nagi makes it to dinner, he finds his parents have decided to resolve the hospital switch. Wait, what? By conveniently having him marry the daughter his birth parents raised, who turns out to be none other than Erika herself. Oh my god, what is this? Yo, this... Okay, what? I literally had no idea that this is something like this. This synopsis sounds interesting. It seems like it could go either way, it might be completely drama filled. I have no idea, as it usually goes, drama filled, very in bad direction, or it might be really good. This does give me vibes of the quintessential quintuplets. Kind of gives me the vibe, and I feel like this is a harem anime, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, there's 3 girls in the cover. Obviously it's a harem anime. So okay, and it kind of gives, as I said, it kind of gives me the vibes of quintessential quintuplets and We Can't Study. I think that was the name of the anime. The one where there's this guy who was quite intelligent, and there's these girls who he had to tutor. That one. These two, kind of like a mixture of those two. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, this will be interesting. I'll obviously I'll check this out on my own. But all right, I literally had no idea this was something like this. Okay, the synopsis is very interesting. Oh no. All right. Yeah. Okay, the next one. Okay, this one I have seen the first season. This is called Rikei ga koi ni ochita no de tome shite mita heart. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. R equal to 1 minus sine theta. Wow. Okay, this one, if you guys don't know, if you've not seen the first season, it's basically 2 scientists, I think, yeah, as far as I remember, them not believing in love, but actually loving each other. So they actually is trying to prove it by some scientific formulas or something like that. It's a fun one, it's been a while I've seen the first season, but it's a really fun one. And yeah, it's an interesting one, and nothing much to say about it. I've seen this first season, and the characters are pretty nice, and yeah, it's a good time, one to spend your time with. and I don't know how the season 2 will be, but season 2 was one was pretty fun. So you might check this out if you if you're actually like shows like this, which is like romantic comedy, that type of stuff. So yeah, and as we can see, these two are actually adults, you know. So but they're very like like not knowing about the love or something like that, and that type of like situations. They've not fell into that type of situation, so they're kind of awkward, and they in their own way try to prove it. So yeah, it's a fun show to spend your time on, and yeah, you might check this out. This is I like the first season. Don't know how the second season will be, but the first season was nice. All right, the next one. Okay, this one I've seen the first season as well. This is called Honzuki no Gekkojo Shishio no Naru Tame ni wa Shudan wo Erande Raremasen's third season, or Ascendance of a Bookworm, season 3. So first two season has come out, and if you don't know about this, I think a lot of people might have skipped this one, but it's a really good one, good show. The first two seasons were really nice. It's basically like a girl who got reincarnated in as you know, in the isekai world, but here she was a huge fan of books when she was alive, and she she tries to like in the world that she comes in, as far as I remember, she sees that there's no books, like no like only nobility kind of have books which they can read, but the normal people, there's nothing, no books or nothing like that. So she decides to make books, something, as far as I remember, that's the plot. And it's a very interesting one. It actually kind of evolves, and the story kind of changes direction by the middle of it. The first season was actually kind of like a prologue, as far as I remember, and the guy that you see here, this blue-haired guy, is one of the main characters. What's his name? Ferdinand. Yeah. In season 1 we never see him. We kind of see like them kind of talking about the past and them recalling their past, and then from season 2 we kind of see more about this guy Ferdinand and her, the girl Mine. These two are the main characters, and it kind of starts from there, which is kind of an interesting way they did the first and second season, while we kind of see what Mine has actually been doing up until now and what she will do after this. And as always, like isekai protagonists, they bring knowledge from their own world and kind of apply it to here. She also kind of does that and tries to make book from scratch and all these things. It's a good one, and I think this is probably has been overlooked by a lot of people. It's a little slow, it's a little slow, the developments and everything, but it's a good it's a good show, and the main character is pretty nice. Mine, I'm talking about Mine. She's she has a pretty responsible mindset, as far as I can remember, and it's interesting to follow her journey. But yeah, check this out if you're interested in these type of shows. The next one, okay, I've been hearing about this a lot, but I don't know about this one. Skeleton Knight in Another World. Gaikotsu Kishi-sama Tadaima Isekai e Odekakechu. Okay, one day a gamer played video games. Oh my god, okay, it's an isekai. Video games until he fell asleep, and when he woke up, he found himself in a game world as a skeleton. Okay, equipped with the powerful weapon and armor of his avatar, but stuck with his frightening skeletal appearance, Ark has to find a place for himself in this new fantastical land. As his hopes for a quiet life are dashed when he crosses path with a beautiful elven warrior, setting him on a journey full of conflict and adventure. I actually have been hearing a lot about this, but I don't know. I've not seen this or read the manga. So yeah, I cannot say if this is good or bad since I've not read it or seen it, but it seems pretty nice. Like a skeleton main character, kind of like Overlord, you can say. And I do remember reading another similar manga like this, which has like a skeleton as a main character. I don't remember the name. But yeah, this should be interesting. And like isekai anime, and yeah, who doesn't like isekai anime? Like I feel like isekai anime is something that people say they don't like, but deep down in their heart they kind of like it. I don't know, But me personally, I love isekais. So yeah, I'll check this out on my own. This okay, the next one. Again, this one I've been hearing quite a lot. I've not read the manga or seen it though. This is called Yusha Yamemas, or I'm quitting heroing. Let's read the synopsis. After saving the world, the strongest hero Leo became someone who is not wanted in the peaceful human world. Oh, he's too strong. Exiled, he seeks a job at the Demon King's army. Wait, what? Which he had defeated and needs to be rebuilt. The army had many problems, too much work, financial trouble, etc. Leo starts making things better using his power. Leo encourages Echidna again and asks her why she invaded the human world. There was an unexpected story. Okay, that's interesting. Echidna is the main girl, I think, yeah. Oh, okay. So, alright. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is also going to be interesting. It has still not aired though, but yeah, I'll probably check this one out as well on my own. The synopses are interesting. All right, the next one. This one though, I have seen this and I've heard that the manga is pretty good. I don't know if it's true or not. So this is called Summertime Renderer. After his parents died, Shinpei Ajiro lived with the Kofune sisters, Mio and Ushio, but he has since moved to live on his own in Tokyo. But after Ushio drowns while trying to save the young Shiori Kobayakawa, he returns home to mourn her departure. However, bruises around Ushio's neck bring her cause of death into question. Oh! Taking a step back, Shinpei becomes convinced that there must be another explanation. Dangerous entities roam around the islanders, and a vision of the deceased Ushio asks him to save Mio as a final request. He's certain that something is afoot and Ushio's death is only a piece of the puzzle. With the help of Mio and various others, Shinpei struggles to forge a future in which he and his friends and his family can stay alive, but the more he investigates, the more impossible such a future seems. This darkness infiltrates his home island. Just how much more suffering will he go through before finding the right path to save it all? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Erased. Like, obviously the plot is completely different though, but I feel like the vibe reminds me of Erased. You know, like someone died, you know, and then this main character, like, you know, he starts investigating about them, kind of like Erased does, isn't it? Like, you know, however, Erased contained time travel elements. This I doubt if this one contains that, but yeah, it seems kind of like that. And Ushio, wait, who died? Let me check. Taking up danger center. Where is it? Mio and Ushio, but Ushio drowns. Shiori, trying to save Shiori. Oh my god, so the main girl is dead. This girl. Okay, that's a shame. This yellow haired girl. Oh damn. But yeah, okay, this might be interesting. It kind of seems like those type of you know, those mystery thriller type of show. And as I said, I've been seeing this manga quite a lot. I've not read it though, but I've heard it was really good. So the anime might be good as well. So yeah, I'm definitely checking this out on my own after it starts releasing. And I can see it has 25 episodes, so it'll be a while after this ends. So yeah. Okay, the next one, Tomodachi Game. This one I have read the manga though. The first part of the manga, I think I've read. I've forgotten everything about it though, but I do remember the basic premise. So let me read the synopsis for you guys. Yuji Katagiri has battled financial hardships his whole life, but has learned to stay content and positive thanks to his close circle of friends. To keep a promise he made them, Yuji saves up enough money to join them on a school trip, but when the gathered money mysteriously go missing, suspicion falls on two of Yuji's friends, Shiho Sawaragi and Makoto Shibe, who were in charge of collecting the payments. Although in a sense, Shiho and Makoto take responsibility for the failure to protect the money when no one else comes forward. Few days later, Yuji and his friends receive mysterious letters which trick each of them into meeting up. Upon arrival, they are ambushed and knocked unconscious. They wake up in a mysterious room in the presence of Manabu-kun. I do remember this character, Manabu-kun, my god. A character from a controversial children's show that stopped airing due to its malicious content. He informs the group that one of them indirectly gathered them together in order to settle a large debt. They are to play a friendship game, a series of games that will test your strength of their bond and trust in each other. As the group's faith wavers due to growing number of secrets and betrayals, Yuichi must figure out who his friends he can trust and ultimately discover the identity of the traitor. Like, this is one of those shows, like kind of like you can say Darwin's Game, as far as I can remember. Like, it kind of focuses on a game show type of thing. There's like a mascot character of it. And another show kind of reminds me of this one, which is called 24 seconds, what was it called, some 30 seconds battle or something like that it was called, I think. That one, so I have read the manga. As I said, I forgot most of the things, but I remember I had a quite a nice time. But the thing about these type of animes that is like these adaptations usually don't go well, because I do remember reading that one. As I said, that I think 30 seconds battle or something like that was the name. The anime, I've also read the manga of that. The anime actually, I feel like the anime kind of was not as good as the manga of that. The anime was pretty nice. A lot of people liked it, but I think the manga did a lot better job. So these type of anime adaptations, it's a hit or miss. I feel like Darwin's Game, as far as I remember, was a hit, but I feel like 30 seconds battle was kind of a miss. So I'm a little bit skeptical about this one. Unless and until it starts, I won't be able to say. But the manga or the source material itself was pretty good. I remember there was like this whole, like, as they say, like, it's a friendship game, who will betray who, these type of a thing. So it's interesting in like, in that way. And I had a pretty fun time reading the manga, but I don't know how the anime will be. So that's kind of something that is making me a little bit think about this. But we'll see. Like 30 seconds battle, the anime itself was pretty nice. So if it's able to keep that amount of quality, I feel like this will be good. So yeah, like I'll definitely check this one out when it comes out. But yeah. Okay, the next one. I've not heard about this one. What is it called? The greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. Shijo Saiko no Daimao Murabito Ei Tenseisuru. Oh wait, have I read this one? Let me see the synopsis. As the most powerful entity of all time, Demon Lord Parvatos, okay, thinks life is a big fat snow. What? Okay. When he takes matters in his own hands and decides to reincarnate, he calibrates his magical strength to be perfectly average. But there is no way he could have predicted that everyone in the modern world would be weak as hell, which means he's totally overpowered once again. Reborn under the name Ard, he has laid his frowning. Oh my god, this is one of those. Okay. Royal family begging him to become the next king, and ex-minion insisting on killing him, but Ard has a one-track mind. He won't stop at anything to achieve his ultimate goal. This seems like one of those typical ones. Ugh. I don't know. We'll see. Like I kind of check this out basically just to, like, spend time and see whether it's good or not. So I might check this one out as well. But this summary seems very cliched and typical. Like, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Okay, the next one, Mahoutsukai Reimeki, or the Dawn of the Witch. Okay, I don't know about this one. The war that raged between the church and the witches for 5 centuries finally ended in peace, but a few short years ago. However, nestled in the shadowy places of the world, the embers of that age of old conflict still smolder. Attending the Royal Academy of Magic of Kingdom of Vanius, the struggling student named Sable, who has no memories of his time before being enrolled. At the command of Hellmaster Albus, he left the kingdom to travel to the southern reaches of the continent, where anti-magic insurgents are still a force to be reckoned with, as a training regimen. Okay, accompanying him were a party of individuals strong in both ability and personality. There's the one known as the Witch of Dawn, Rox Christace, who seeks the forbidden knowledge of primeval magic in the Grimoire of the Zero, and the genius girl Horse, as well as who's soul-based. Good. Just what truth shall they discover in their journey to the south? Okay, so this synopsis doesn't give me any ideas of how this will be. Sounds interesting, but I'm guessing it's a typical fantasy magical story. So yeah, I have no idea about this one. I've not read the manga, nor like I haven't even heard about this one before. So yeah, I might check this one out as well. The next one, oh, this one. Okay, I've read the manga about this one. Otome game sekai wa mob ni kibishi sekai desu. Okay, this, I feel like this whole otome game, I don't know what this is, this type of genre, if I should call it, or like this type of a trope is kind of becoming a lot more popular after that one coming out. What was it called? The Death Flag one, where Catalina was the main character. Like this type of otome game, this thing, like somehow gets reincarnated as a villain on the main female lead or something like that always happens. So this is another one of those, you can say. So basically, okay, the English title is Trapped in a Dating Sim, the world of otome games is tough for mobs. So let me tell you, okay, let me read the synopsis first. Office worker Leon is reincarnated into a particularly punishing dating sim video game where women reign supreme and only beautiful men have a seat at the table. But Leon has a secret weapon. He remembers everything from his past life, which includes a complete playthrough of the very game in which he is now trapped. Watch Leon spark a revolution to change this new world in order to fulfill his ultimate desire of living a quite easy life in the countryside. So basically, yeah, he just wants to just chill, be a background character, but somehow gets involved. Like it's a typical one of those type of plots. As far as I remember, I think, let me see. Oh yeah, this is that one. Okay, this one's really good. I remember the manga. This one is really good. You should check this one out. I properly remember what it is now. Oh boy. I won't spoil it, but okay, a fun thing happens, like as you can see, there's like so many male characters, but okay, I won't spoil it. Like something happens which basically kind of turns it into a harem for the main character, even though there are so many male characters here. Something happens, and yeah, as I said, I won't spoil it, and this is an interesting one. So I feel like you should check this out. I don't know how the adaptation will be, but I remember the manga. This is quite an interesting one, and the main character is, as far as I remember, is pretty likable. And yeah, like like I cannot say anything. It'll be me spoiling stuff. So yeah, I won't say anything. Just if if you're interested in these type of things, this type of otome reincarnation or whatever. But as I said, like warning here. Even though you can see there's a lot of male characters, it is not a reverse harem. This is actually a harem. That is, the male lead is going to get the females, even though the poster is kind of throwing you off. It's not like that, as far as I can remember. Something happens which kind of twists the whole thing. You'll see. But yeah, if if you like these type of settings, just go check it out. If the adaptation is good, I think you'll like it, probably. Oh boy. Okay, the next one. Shokei Shoujo no Virgin Road. I have no idea about this. The lost ones are wanderers who come here from distant world known as Japan. Wait, what? No one knows how or where they leave their homes. The only thing that's certain that they bring disaster and calamity. The duty of exterminating them without remorse falls to Meno, a young executioner. When she meets Akari, it seems there's another job, but until she discovers it's impossible to kill this girl. And when Mino becomes to search a way to defeat his immortality, Akari is more than happy to tag along. It begins a journey that will change Meno forever. Oh, okay, interesting. The summary is pretty interesting. So yeah, I'll check this one out as well on my own. Okay, this seems like an interesting one. All right. The next one. Okay, this one I've read the first few chapters of the manga. This is another good one. This is called Koi wa Sekai Seifuku no Ato de. Here's the synopsis. In the red eyes of the public, Fudo Aikawa and Desumi Magahara are sworn enemies who have nothing in common. Fudo, also known as Red Gelato, is the leader of the Hero Squadron, Gelato 5, whose mission is to bring world peace. On the other hand, Desumi is the minion leader of Gecko, a organization seeking world domination. However, despite these differences, the relationship is not quite what it seems. When they are not making a show of being at each other's throats, Desumi and Fudo continue to pursue a forbidden love, going on days baking sweets for one another and meeting up as often as they can despite their hectic schedules. The two inexperienced lovebirds pave their way for their own unique relationship. Though their public lives are worlds apart, Fudo and Desumi will stop at nothing to make the seemingly impossible romance work. Basically that. So it's kind of like, you can say Romeo and Juliet, but a more happy one. So yeah, I read the first few chapters of the manga. It's basically that, they basically kind of, just both the teams kind of come. They're like, oh, I'm going to defeat you, and they're like, oh, I'm going to defeat you. Both of them start fighting. The minions are also fighting. The two main characters are fighting. They kind of keep fighting and kind of slip away, and then they are like, doing their own thing. That type of a thing, as far as I can remember. It's kind of hilarious. So yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, if you're interested in that, check it out. I had a fun time reading the manga, so yeah, you might like it as well. Okay, next one, Machikado Mazoku. What? I've not heard of this one. This is season 2 or something. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. The Demon Girl Next Door. I've not seen the first season either, so I cannot say anything about this one. Sorry about this, but I have no idea what this is. But there's no synopsis as well. Right. Okay, the next one, Awashi. Now, I've been hearing about this for quite a long while. This is a sports anime, I think, isn't it? Yeah. I usually do not go for sports anime, so I might not check this out. But let me read the synopsis first. Ashito Aoi is a young, aspiring football player from a backwater town in Japan. His hopes of getting into a high school with a good football club are dashed when he causes an incident during a critical match from his team, which results in their loss and elimination from the tournament. Nevertheless, he catches the eye of someone important who happened to be visiting from Tokyo. How will things turn out for Ashito? Yeah, so it's basically like a football, like anime. As I said, I usually don't go for sports anime unless and until I have time to actually, extra time, free time. So I don't know if I will check this one out or not. But for people who love sports anime, you'll probably like this one as well, because I've been hearing quite a few things about this. Probably good. Okay, the next one, Black Rock Shooter Dawnfall. Oh my god, Black Rock Shooter is a show that I have been hearing from the beginning. When I started anime 8 years ago, Black Rock Shooter existed, and I still don't know what this is about. I've never seen this before, so yeah, I can't say anything. This Black Rock Shooter, as I said, this is out there for quite a while. You know what, let's check out. Yeah, I think this is the other one. When did it release? 2012. There you go. The first season, I think the first season came out in 2012. So I've been hearing about this from the beginning, but I've never checked it out. So I might not check this one out as well, because this is the season 2. So yeah. Okay, the next one, Danseur. I think that's which is called. Okay, this seems interesting. Junpei is happily snoring away during his sister's ballet recital when a male ballet dancer steps on the stage. Moved by the strength and skills of the dancer displays, the boy discovers his love for his art. Oh, but after a sudden tragedy happens, he vows to leave his past behind and turn into the epitome of manliness. Wait, what? What will he do when his love for ballets reignites? Oh, interesting. Okay. So this seems interesting. I don't know if I'll check this. If I have time, I might see this, So yeah. Next one is Love Live. I'm not opening this one. I don't I don't watch Love Live. Okay, what is this one? The next one is called Heroine Tarumono Kiraware Heroine to Naisho no Oshigoto. To become a real heroine, the unpopular girl, and the secret task. I don't know about this one as well. Yori Suzumi, who left her hometown to continue pursuing her passion of track and field, enrolls in Tokyo's Sakuragaoka High School. In searching for a part-time job, Hyuri ends up becoming an apprentice manager for her classmates Yujiro Somaya and Aizo Shibasaki, who are members of the idol group. Oh, this is an idol anime. Lip Lip. The story follows the struggle that Hiyori faces with school extracurricular activities and her managing job as the idol group Lip Lip as the performance day. Oh, so this is an idol anime. Okay, I think so. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably not check this out. I usually don't go for idol animes unless and until it's Zombieland Saga. So yeah. Okay, the next one is sports again. I'll again probably skip this one. Love all play. Ryu Mizushima enrolls. Oh, this is badminton, I think. Enrolls in a junior high and joins the badminton club with great vigor. Although the club doesn't have proper coach, Mizushima improved his skills with his own strength. By the time he participated in prefectural tournament, afterwards he is approached by the Yokohama Minato High School's badminton coach Ebihara. Indecisive and timid, Mizushima hesitates to attend such a prestigious school. However, with his elder sister Rika giving him a strong push, he decides to go to Yokohama Minato. Now blessed with a coach and idiosyncratic teammates, Mizushima will gain experience his lacked till now and aim to win the high tournament. So it's kind of like the usual ones, you know, like yeah, someone joins a club, wants to become the best, that thing. So yeah, as I said, I don't go for sports animes, so I'll probably skip this one as well. Okay, the next one, this one. Okay, if you guys can guess the art style, it's the same mangaka who did Takagi-san, if you can see. So I've seen this manga before, but I've not read it. I might check this out, who knows, since it's made by the same person who made Takagi-san. So it's the summary: the isolationist Akane clan, compound of all girls' body, mainly consisting of young kunoichi in training, has a code which they must adhere. All mains are dangerous being. Interacting with them is forbidden. Kunoichi Tsubaki, the leader of the dog squad, is an excellent trainee with a promising future, but she has started to experience a strange feeling in her heart whenever the subject of boys is brought up. Oh, okay. You can probably see the art style, you know, the similarities. Same person that made Takagi-san. Takagi-san's author made a lot of animes, and a lot of them are getting adapted, which is quite nice. Another one is getting adapted next season, I think. I don't remember the name, but you know, like it's kind of like Takagi-san as well. So yeah, but yeah, I'll probably see this on my spare time. We'll see, but yeah. Okay, the next one. Oh, this one, Magia Record. Okay, Magia Record. Magia Record Mahoushoujo Madoka Magica Gaiden TV final season. Asaki Yume no Akatsuki. So, as you know, this is actually a spin-off of Madoka Magica Magia Record. Magia Record is an interesting one. It was actually a game. It started as an anime. I also played the game, kind of like FGO, a gacha game, but it stopped its services in the global market. I think the Japanese servers are still up, but the like you know, the global servers got shut down. So it's basically kind of like you know, that's the game story it kind of shows. And I'll be honest, a lot of people said that, oh, this is not as good as Madoka Magica, but I really enjoyed this one. No, it is not as dark as Madoka Magica. You can say still dark, you know, elements are there. And you know what it is? The previous season that we had, I think season 2, yeah, and this is the final season, I think, this one that's going to come out. The previous season that we had, we actually got to meet the previous cast, you know, Madoka and, you know, like all of them, Homura, all of them were there included in season 2 as well. They were also the side characters. So it's basically like, you know, the characters of this show and that show both kind of come in the same place and starts fighting, so which I really kind of liked, because I enjoy seeing the main cast. You know, Madoka Magica was fantastic, and I will say though, this is not as good as Madoka Magica if you compare it, but it's still a really good show. So I really was pretty honestly like surprised when I saw the previous season having a 6.9 rating. I was really surprised because I myself really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll definitely check this one out when it comes out. Magia Record is pretty good, you know, the story is pretty nice. And yeah, so yeah, if you're a Madoka Magica fan, you should check this one out as well. Daimon, I have not heard about this. Nagumo Iruno returns to Kyoto home for the first time in 10 years when his father is hospitalized. Nagumo is eager to take over Ryukusho, the family's Japanese sweet shop, but he instead asked to be a father figure to Itsuka Yukihara, the girl everyone calls the successor. Okay. Uh, Kind of seems like Barakamon, doesn't it? The I guess the setting kind of the setting is not like that, but it seems like the vibe is like that. Barakamon, or I wouldn't say Usagi Drop, but Usagi Drop was a lot different. I feel like this is more like Barakamon, and yeah, I'll probably check. This is probably one of those like slice of life, feel happy type of show. So I'll definitely check this one out because I love these type of shows. Okay, Kingdom fourth season. Okay, Kingdom. Okay, I actually read the manga for first few chapters. Kingdom is fantastic. I also saw the anime, the first few episodes. Animation, the CG is a little bit difficult to get used to, but if you get used to it, it's pretty good as well. But oh my god, I feel like I should probably read the manga, start the manga again, because I really sometimes regret not reading Kingdom. Like it has like 600 or so chapters, which whenever I see that many chapters, I usually get scared of it. I'm like, oh my god, so many chapters. So I don't have the like what do you call it, the the courage to start it again, because as I said, I've read the first few chapters. It was really good, and I feel like this is very underrated. I don't know if I see start the anime or what should I do. I've heard the anime actually skips a lot of things. That's why I'm also kind of scared to start the anime as well, in case I might miss a few things. So I'm kind of in a dilemma. And when I started, when I thought like, should I check the manga out or should I read the anime? Like if I usually go for the anime, but as I'm hearing, the anime kind of skips a few stuff. So I started the manga, the first few chapters, and I loved it. But since the manga is so long, I kind of had to stop it by the middle of it because I had my own things to do. So yeah, I sometimes really regret actually not reading this one again, and I feel like I should start this again. This is a fantastic one. Oh my god, Kingdom is amazing. The first few chapters that I read, I understood what type of a show this is, and I feel like in the future I might start this again. I don't know when, but yeah, I haven't thought of of maybe I should make a reaction out of this or not. But as I said, I think the anime kind of skips a lot of things. So maybe in the future I might start this as a reaction, because if I start it as a reaction, like I'll have to do it every week, and I'll kind of eventually cover it. So I usually do this, whichever anime I don't find the time to actually see, I kind of start reacting to it. That's what I do. like if, for example, Evangelion, I always thought about watching Evangelion, but I never got the time to start it. So after starting YouTube, I'm like, why not do a reaction out of it? And there you go, I finished Evangelion. I don't know if I'll make a reaction out of this one later on or something. Let me know if you guys are interested in this, because Kingdom is something that I feel like I should definitely not miss. This is one of those shows that you should definitely read or see before you die. That type, this falls on that type of category. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I myself know how good this is because I read the first few chapters. It's fantastic. So if you actually have time, and are wanting to read a manga or watch an anime, go check this one out. Boy, this is good. This is a good one. Okay, the next one. What is this? Pari Pari Gome. I have no idea what this is. What is this? What? General of Three Kingdoms, Koming has struggled his whole life, facing countless battles that made him into accomplished strategist. He was on his deathbed. He wished only to be reborn in a peaceful world, and he was sent straight to modern-day party central Tokyo. Can a brilliant strategist like Koming adapt the wild beast and even wilder party people? Okay, this sounds really interesting. Koming in a modern-day scenario. Okay. All right, I probably see this when it starts. Oh my god, this sounds really interesting. Okay, the next one, Kono Healer Mendaksai. Don't hurt me, my healer. A fantasy and adventure comedy starring Carla, a dark elf cleric who invested too much in insulting. Wait, what? What are the synopsises? Who invested too much in her Insulting skills. And Alvian, a swordsman who has to put up with her antics. What? Oh my god. This. Okay, this sounds really interesting. I'll probably check this one out as well. Insulting skills. So what is this? Skyrim? Okay, the next one. Goonjo Na Fanfari. The story follows three 15-year-old boys who has to go to prestigious horse racing academy to become jockeys. Oh my god, like I love when animes does this, like there's so many things, like there's horse rock, becoming horse jockeys, there's gambling anime, what else, shogi, diving, even that one, keijo, I think it's called, like a butt wrestling or something. Like the random stuff anime brings, and I love it. Oh my god. And the 3-year academy in 10 to 20 times harder to enter the most schools, and whoever wishes to enter must pass an academic, physical, and fitness test. Formerly of an idol group winning fans and fame, Yu Arimura sets out to meet what his heart desires by being enamored with horse racing. Having grown up on an island, Shun Kanami has always yearned to ride horses. Amane Grace was born in England and is lost the past his parents have set for him, but he still takes on his dream. Okay, this sounds interesting. I don't know if I'll check this out or not, but we'll see if I have enough time. RPG Fudosan. RPG Real Estate. Story begins 15 years after the Demon King defeated the world and became peaceful. Kotone, who graduated from school and became a magician, inquired about the kingdom affiliated RPG Real Estate in order to find a new home. In reality, RPG Real Estate is Kotone's place of employment. And together with Fa, a demi-human, the priest Rufuria, and soldier Rakira, they help support the searches of new homes of customers with various circumstances. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, another interesting synopsis. Probably will check this out. Build Divide Code Wide. I think this is like a second season. I don't know what this is about. Oh, oh, it's kind of like those card dueling games, I think. That type of anime. Oh, Shin Ikitosen. Now this one. I've heard a lot about Ikitosen, but I've never watched it. So I don't know. Like if I someday start the first few seasons, I might check this one out as well. But for now, I have no plans on watching this. So Tachiku-san wa yojo yurei ni yasaretai. What? Mrs. Corporate Safe wants to be healed by a lolly spit. A little ghost girl gets worried when Miss Fushihara and Corporate Slave is working till midnight, tries to make her go home while saying leave now. The ghost girl helps and bring her refreshments, healing Miss Fushihara's heart with her preciousness. Be healed by the heartwarming daily life of cute little ghost and Corporate Slave Miss Fushihara. Oh, it kind of seems like what was the name? Senko-san, I think, the one with the fox girl. I think the one, what was it called? Senko-san, wasn't it? I forgot the name of that girl. The one who became very popular, the fox girl. Yeah, it seems like that. Oh, I don't know. Birdie Wing Golf Girls story. Was this a golf one? Yeah, I think so. New story centering two female golfers. Okay. I have different playstyle and caught up. Okay. I'd probably not check this one out. Because again, sports story I don't usually am that much interested. Healer Girl. Story follows 4 girls who seek to use their songs to heal soothe the people of the world. Tagline reads, kind-hearted, powerful songs heal the world. Beautiful miracles done by humanity. I don't know. I'll probably not check this one out as well. Onipan. Okay, these are like the other, like those ones. I'm not going into details. Wait, what the hell is this? Kaginado. What? This seems familiar. I see the Angel girl here. Oh, is this a key? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, is this kind of like Isekai Quartet but with key animes? Okay, Kaginado, a crossover Telltale anime featuring GB rendition of character from, there you go, Canon, Air, Clannad, Little Busters, Rewrite, additional key franchises. Kind of like Isekai Quartet. Oh, I never heard of. I'll check this one out. I'll probably watch the first season as well. I'm a huge fan of Key, Like, if you know, like I play visual novels as well. The Key is one of those visual novel franchises which is just amazing. It did so many good animes and visual novels. Planet, and you can see here, Air, Canon, Little Busters, Rewrite doesn't have an anime as far as I remember, but the visual novel is fantastic. um so yeah, it's kind of like Isekai Quartet but with the characters in the Key franchise. So okay, I'll probably check this one out. I never even heard about this before. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Interesting. Stable Life, Kyokai Senki. This is season 2. I don't know about this one. Yatokume-chan. I've been seeing this one as well in the previous season. I don't know how this is. I've never checked it out. Oh, Meitante Zero, Conan Zero no Titan. Okay, these ones. Okay, I'm kind of interested in these because I'm a Detective Conan fan. I watch Detective Conan. So this will actually, focus on Bourbon or Amuro Toru, and yeah, I think so. There you go. Focus on the life of Triple Agent as he attempts to keep his different roles in check. I feel like there's another one of them, which is I think which focuses on the bad guy, the shadow guy, who's like the placeholder of a criminal. Okay, these ones. Alright, the ones that are continuing are obviously One Piece, Boruto, Detective Conan, Shin-chan, Dragon Quest, Barao no Soretsu. It has a very low rating. I actually thought about checking this out. It has such a low rating that I don't know. Okay, Q, Digimon Ghost Game, Shenmue. Whoa, Shenmue has an anime. Okay, it has a pretty low rating, so I don't know about it. If you guys don't know, Shenmue is actually a game. I think it's like a 3-part game, 3 or 4, I don't remember. It was a very hit game, and I kind of played the first part as far as I remember. It's a good one, and it has a really good story as far as I can remember. So this having an anime, but the rating is so low. Sazai-san, as always, Yamishibai. What is this? Maruko Wacha. I don't think there's anything still left. Alright, the ONAs. Bubble. Okay, this one. Let me check this out. These ONAs are also pretty nice. In Tokyo, where gravity has broken, a boy and a girl are drawn to each other. The story is set in Tokyo after bubbles that broke law of gravity rained down upon the world. Cut off from the outside world, Tokyo has become the playground for a group of young people who have lost their families. Oh, acting as battlefield for parkour team battles as they leap from building to building. Oh! Hibika Young ace for dangerous playstyle makes a reckless move one day and plummets into the gravity-bending sea. His life is saved by Uta, a girl by mysterious power. The pair then hear an unique sound audible only to them. Why did Uta appear before Hibiki? Their encounter leads to a revelation that will change the world. Sounds really interesting. I'll check this one out after it releases. Usually it has only one episode. What? Oh, 1 hour 40 minutes. Kind of like a movie then. Okay. Which studio is doing this? Oh, I'm definitely checking this out then. Tiger and Bunny season 2. I've seen this a lot of times, but I don't know what this is about. Tiger and Bunny. I don't know anything about this. So, Vampire in the Garden. What is this? Once vampires and humans lived in harmony, now a young girl and a vampire queen will search for paradise once again. In the divided world of future, 2 girls want to do the forbidden. The human wants to play the violin and the vampire wants to see a wider world. Okay, this seems interesting. Yeah, I'll probably check this one out as well. Trigun, ONA. What is this? Deep in the Ararat Mountains of Turkey, a secret organization known as Arkham has found what is believed to be Noah's Ark. However, the US Marine Corps, a rogue organization of Pentagon, wants to take over the Ark as a mean of global supremacy. Only a special Arkham operative known as Spriggan stands in the way. Japanese Spriggan Yu Ominae teams up with French Spriggan Jacques Mondo to combat members of the US Marine Corps led by Colonel McDougall, a genetically enhanced boy with deadly psionic powers. However, they must act fast and stop McDougall before he uses Ark for his own agenda. I don't know if I'll probably see this, or don't know if I have enough time. Okay, then there's like these animes. Okay, Ultraman Season 2, Oh, Ghost in a Shell. I do have plans of actually reacting to Ghost in a Shell, but it's a lot. I'll start this one a lot later on. I'm I'm kind of reacting to the Rupan series now. So after Rupan series, I finished and reacting to the Rupan series. I actually have planned on starting Ghost in a Shell. That like the whole series, reacting to it. But we'll talk about that later on. It's a long time later. I'll start reacting to this. Probably it'll take 1 more year for me to for me to actually end my reactions to Rupan. But yeah. Okay. What else? Okay, these are the other ones. OVA, Yuko no Moriarty is getting an OVA. Okay. Kaito Queen was Circus Osuki. I don't know about this one though. Movie, what is coming? Gotobu no Hanayome movie, or the quintessential quintuplets movie. Honestly speaking, I actually stopped reading watching the anime. I'll probably start it again. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably watch this one as well. Isekai Quartet movie. Okay. What is this? Alright, I love Isekai Quartet. Wait, who are these? Who are these new characters? Who is this girl? What the hell? I can't recognize her. I have no idea who this is. Can you guys tell me who is this girl? Anyways, I'll check this one out definitely. Isekai Quartet is amazing. Dragon Ball Super. I don't watch Dragon Ball, so I don't know. Octex is getting a movie. It actually depicts what happens after TV anime's finale. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to check this one. Octaxi is fantastic. Alright, I'll be waiting for this one. Free movie, okay. Okay, Karka Jozo no Takagi-san movie, there you go. Recycle of the Penguin Drum. This one, however, I'll probably check this one out, because I've heard that the original one is pretty good, so I'll check this one out as well. I've not seen the original one though. Inu O is born with, okay, what is this? Inu O is born with unique physical characteristics, and the horrified adults cover every inch of his body with garments, including a mask on his face. One day he meets a boy named Tomona, a blind biwa player. Oh, and as Tomona plays a delicate song of Tangled Fate, Inuo discovers an incredible ability to dance. Inuo and Tomona becomes business partners and inseparable friends, using their creative gifts to survive in the margins of society as song after song gain them notoriety, propel them to stardom. So the songs, Inuo mesmerizes his audience on stage and gradually begins to transform into someone of unequaled beauty. But why is Tomona blind? Oh, why was Inuo born with unique characteristics? This is a story about friendship of Inuo and Tomona, who dance and sing to the truth and break each other's curves. Oh, this sounds interesting. I'll check this one out when it comes. And obviously Detective Conan's movie is coming, we all know. Mobile Suit Gundam, Toku Taken Ranbu, Hanamaru's Tetsuka. I've not seen the previous one though. Okay, what is this? Tongari Atama no Gonta, Futatsu no Namae wo Ikita Fukushima Hisai Inu no Monogatari. Story centers on a dog that is abandoned after Great Japan. Oh my god, this will be sad. Oh, this will be sad. This will be a sad movie. Oh my god. But I'll check it out. Obviously, I love these type of movies or shows. Shinchan, okay, never. And that's it. Okay, that was it. So these are like the animes that are going to come in spring 2022. I hope I helped you guys with a few of the animes that you probably don't know about and which I knew about, and gave a little insight into it, so you might check it out. And yeah, as I said, I also mentioned the animes that I'll be reacting to, the new ones this season. Obviously Shield Hero, Kaguya-sama, Spy Family, Komi-san, and Shikimori-san. These 5 are the new ones that I'll be reacting to this season. So yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. This was a long video, and yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and yeah, I'll check them out. So that's it. So yeah, that was it with this video. As I usually do, I'll probably make another video like this after the spring animes end and the summer animes start, kind of talking about the animes again. And so yeah, so if you're interested in them, like, check it out when I post it 3 months later. But for now, these are the animes that I'll be reacting to. If you're interested in them, definitely watch alongside me, watch my reactions when I start reacting to them. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next in the next video, and when the new animes will start. So see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.